I'll be talking about honesty and integrity in professional relationships, accurate representation. School psychologists must be faithful to the truth and adhere to their professional promises to maintain trust. They should be individual with integrity in professional relationships. School psychologists should not lie about their academic qualification, publications, products, and services, or misrepresent their pro- competence or roles. For example, when submitting application to credentialing, licensing, or certification boards. Someone that has a master's degree cannot state that they have a PhD. School psychologists cannot use an affiliation to a person or company to imply their level of professional competence. Forthright explanation of professional services, roles, and priorities. School psychologists should explain all services in a clear and understandable language to the recipient of service. They should also make themselves an integral part of the organization that they serve, as well as respect other colleagues in other professions. School psychologists are ethically obligated to advocate for the students and family they serve, even when it is difficult to do so. School psychologists who provide services to several different groups, for example, families, teachers, classrooms, may encounter situations in which loyalties are conflicted. Respecting other professionals. School psychologists cooperate with other professionals in relationships based on mutual respect to meet the needs of children and ensure that all resources are provided to serve the interests of students. If a child or other client is referred to another professional for services, school psychologists ensure that all relevant and appropriate individuals, including the clients, are notified of the change and reasons for the change. Except when supervising graduate students, school psychologists do not alter reports completed by another professional without their permission to do so. Integrity in relationships. School psychologists avoid multiple relationships that diminish their professional effectiveness, and when a relationship is considered inappropriate, they ask their supervisor for reassignment of responsibilities, or they direct the client to alternative services. When alternative service is not an option, school psychologists should anticipate and prevent conditions that might compromise their objectivity, professionalism, or ability to render services. School psychologists establish and maintain clear professional boundaries, clarify role expectations, and rectify any misunderstanding that might adversely affect the well being of a client or a client's family. School psychologists do not exploit clients, supervisees, or graduate students through professional relationships or condone these actions by their colleagues. They do not participate in or condone sexual harassment of children, parents, other clients, colleagues, employees, trainees, supervisees, or research participants. School psychologists do not exploit clients, supervisees, or graduate students through professional relationships. School psychologists do not engage in sexual relationships with individuals over whom they have evaluation authority, including college students in their classes or program, or any other trainee or supervisee. Conflict of interest. A school psychologists are forthright in describing any potential conflicts of interest in terms of personal beliefs and experiences. A school psychologist would not allow his personal belief and experiences to interfere with his job. NAP's leadership. A school psychologist will excuse or recuse themselves from any economic benefits, as well as a school psychologist will not engage in any form of conflict of interest that has to do with disclosure of financial interest, referrals, and remuneration. Remuneration for data sharing practice in both public schools and private settings. School psychologists, professional decisions, recommendations, and activities are guided by the evidence base and by best practice.